just realized something. There's a sound going around of like a baby laughing that is adorable. And I made a TikTok about how like Jamie has missed out on all of the baby laughs for literally all of his kids. And it kind of got me thinking about the concept of fatherhood and how Outlander does an outstanding job of showing good dads. And I use the word dads loosely because a lot of times, almost every single person in this series was raised by a man who was not their biological father. Claire was raised by her uncle. Roger was raised by the Reverend. Brianna was raised by Frank. William was raised by John Gray. Potentially, Jemmy is being raised by Roger, who is not his biological father. And even those who are raised by their bio dads, such as like young Ian, Ian Sr. is an amazing dad. Jamie so badly wanted to be a father that he married Leary in order to be able to be a father to Marcelly and Joan. He also made the proposal to Claire that they keep little Bonnie in season 5. There are exceptions. There aren't always great dads, but for the main characters, they're all good dads. Even Murtaugh. And I think that this show is a great example of why we need to put more value on the concept of fatherhood and give fathers fucking credit where credit is due. I hate that dads just in general and in the real world are so devalued, both in just concept and say like in family court. So as a woman who was raised by an amazing dad and had sisters who were raised by an amazing dad, my dad was absolutely fucking essential to me becoming the strong person that I am. Now, the quintessential archetype of the father figure that is displayed by Outlander is a man who fucking stepped up and was compassionate, they were empathetic, and they were loving. Despite the fact that these kids were not theirs. There were even other traits like showing a good work ethic. Well, I mean, Jimmy was a smuggler. I mean, you know, he still worked hard at it. They're playful, they're involved. And what I think is most important is that these fathers valued their mothers. Ian loved Jenny. Frank did his best with Claire. Roger loves Brianna. Brian Fraser, who is Jamie's dad, loved his wife. So with that in mind, like you're looking around at these characters and you can literally see how these fathers shaped these characters. So I truly think that Outlander does such a good job in showing the real role of dads and how important they are in their kids' lives. And could be a lesson to the men out there on how to be a good dad. Even and especially if that child is not yours biologically. Dads out there, we love you. And never undervalue your role in your kids' lives, ever.